Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and today I'm going to be continuing my RaceRoom Racing Experience Custom Championship. Now this is going to be round 3 of 4 at Suzuka. If you haven't seen the first 2 races already, I'll make sure I put a link on the video somewhere right now. The first race at Zandvoort was a lights to flag, pole to win that was a lot harder than it actually sounds. A lot of pressure there. We did hold on for the win. But the last race at the Red Bull Ring in Austria, that was a bit of a different matter. We got caught up in a few scrappy accidents and somehow managed to scrape a top 10. But as you can see from the standings on the screen right now, we are a little bit behind. 14 points behind Rosenqvist, the championship leader. With only this race and the next race at Laguna Seca to go, we really need a good result to stay in here. So yeah, let's stop talking and let's get on with it. Okay, so here we go, guys. Suzuka. Now I've got to be honest, straight off the bat, we we do not have the pace, and that is a bit of an understatement. Now obviously, as you can see, our championship rival Rosenqvist is starting in 2nd position. Now let's go back. Nope. 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 Nah. There you go. 18th position out of 21 GT3 cars. There are GT4 cars racing in this field as well, of course. 9 cars making a 30-car grid, but yeah, we're right at the back. This isn't good. Needed a strong result to stay in the hunt for the championship, but unless we get a major miracle, we're going to struggle with that, guys. Yeah. Back in the BMW, sorry, not the BMW, what am I about? The Mercedes GT3 for a 30-minute race against the AI at Suzuka. Mandatory pit stop. Not much more to say, really. This is going to be a bit of a struggle. Alright, let's go racing.
Watch for the lights.
Really don't have the pace here. I'll just be hoping to stay in touch with the cars ahead of us and not lose too many positions.
Yellow flag, green flag, you're clear.
It shouldn't be too difficult,
Flag, mate.
considering how far back we are. There's not that many positions to lose.
Left side.
No, no, no.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Got a bit of a nudge from the AI there. Very cheeky.
Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Alright, you are clear on the right. Clear all round.
I'll take that, thank you very much.
Green flag, sector 1. Left side's clear. On your left, you are clear on the left.
It's our defensive nemesis from Austria. Take advantage of a few spins and Degner 2 there. Any freebie is a good freebie today. I get the feeling this is probably the highest position we're going to be in for the entire race. Unless we can suddenly miraculously turn the pace on. Heading down to the infamous 130R for the first time. Try and keep as much speed as possible. And heavy braking for the Casio triangle chicane. Not quite sure whether to use first gear or second gear through there. First gear is a bit too much wheel spin. Feels like it rotates the car faster.
Gap 2, Hook in front is now 1.0 seconds. V13. The gap 2, Wilkins behind is now 1.8.
Anyway, there's a lap of Suzuka. Yeah, this car, this Mercedes, it's pretty good. It feels great to drive, but it just doesn't seem to have the front end grip and the long, sweeping, high-speed corners. Just dealing with so much understeer.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Maybe I'm just driving the car wrong. Maybe it's me, not the car. But it's, yeah, just isn't hooked up around this track at all today.
Sector 1 is clear.
We are quite a few seconds off the pace of the leaders. I can kind of see that championship is going up in smoke already. Where's Rosenquist?
P2, 12 seconds ahead. Yellow flag, sector 2.
Well, considering our main rival is running in second place,
Sector 2 is clear.
it's already 12 seconds down the road. We've not even completed 2 laps.
201.00.
Yeah, it's not looking good, I'm afraid.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is clear. Gap 2. Book ahead is now 2.9 seconds. That lap time was 204.00. The gap to Wilkins behind is now 2.3.
Car ahead of us has just vanished into the distance. No hope in keeping up with them. It's easily a second a lap faster than us. Although we're keeping a bit of a distance to the cars behind. Like, I don't feel like the
Incident in sector 1.
I don't feel like my driving lines are particularly off. I feel like my actual lines themselves are good, I just don't have the speed. Can't carry the apex speed. Unfortunately, Suzuka is all about the apex speed. And it's a vicious cycle because when you're off the pace, you just try and push harder. Which means you scrub the tyres more, you go wider, you're more prone to making mistakes, which slows you down. Which puts you further off the pace and makes you want to push even further, which makes you cause more mistakes. It's just a downward spiral, a very hard one to get out of.
That's the new fastest lap for Rosenquist, 2:00.9 seconds.
Oh, he's running away with it. We're going to be struggling to get into the 2-minute 2s.
Come on, header. Keep your focus further down the track. The gap to Book ahead is now 4.4 seconds. You've just done a 202.86. It's your best lap in this session. The gap to Wilkins behind is now 3.0 seconds.
That's the best lap I've done all the way through qualifying. And obviously the race. No, too wide. Ah, come on, Dan. Oh, that's the problem with these S's. You get one wrong, it just messes you up for all of them. You just lose the flow, lose the rhythm. Now the car behind is right behind. Oh, it's a silly mistake. Very costly mistake. Of course, this is all my own doing. Having set the AI to adaptive difficulty instead of a set level, then the AI matches to my pace. And I guess if I've had a few good results... Oh, as I go wide.
Track limits, come on.
invalidate that lap time. But yeah, if I get a few good results, the AI is going to pick themselves up for the next race, which makes it even harder. So, although I could set the AI level
Yellow flag in sector 1.
at a known quantity and race against it, it kind of...
The window opens in 2 minutes.
I kind of like the challenge.
Sector 1 is
Just having a fixed difficulty of, well, the game tells you how hard it's going to be and that's it, deal with it. I do prefer that, as opposed to knowing that the only reason I got a good result is because I set the difficulty lower than what I'm capable of.
The captain, Book, in front is now 6.2 seconds. The captain, Wilkins, behind is now 1.5. Sector 2 is yellow.
And as a sim racer, I guess, well, as a semi-serious sim racer, I guess, the aim is to always improve and get better. Some people do this for fun and are happy just to go around in circles, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's great, actually. If you're enjoying yourself, great. I applaud you. That's what it's all about, having fun. But when you do start to take it semi-seriously, you want to improve your lap times.
The window open in 1 minute.
And you're always looking for a way to, you know, drive a better line, do a better race, take this corner better, take that corner better, manage the tyres, work out when's the perfect chance, when's the perfect time to do a pit stop. Come on, Dan. It's all about improving. And this adaptive AI difficulty, it forces you to improve. Because the better you do, the better it gets. And obviously if it's gone a little bit too far, if it's a little bit too extreme with the difficulty, then you know you'll have a few pretty average results, like this right now, running in 13th position.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
And it'll hopefully scale it back down again to match. If you're running at the back, it'll make it a little bit easier. Well, I hope so anyway, because this is a challenge right now. This is a proper challenge, and even though it's not a great result, it's very, very satisfying.
Captain Book ahead is now 4.7 P12. That lap time was 2:03.56. The captain Wilkins behind is now 5.4. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
There's a bit of gravel there. Watch out for cars on the side of the track. There is one of the GT4s. No, don't do it, mate. Don't rejoin.
Incident clear. Green flag. Alright, right side's clear.
It's like he's maybe suffering from damage. Oh, very slowly. Our old nemesis from Austria, Mr. Defender. This guy, I don't know, it seems like everyone's dropping off the pace. What's going on? I'm not complaining, you know, this is for position. I'm starting to find myself a little bit higher up the order than I expected. Still nowhere near Rosenquist, of course. But points start at 10th position. So if I can maybe get into the top 10 and snatch a point or two. Damage limitation again, really, for the second race in a row. What should I do about the pits? Early pit stop, late pit stop? Maybe I should hit Ferrari up on Twitter, see what they do. Their strategy's always good.
Okay, Dan, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. The gap to London ahead is now 1.5. E11, that was 204.74. The gap to Webb behind is now 7.6 seconds.
I think in this instance, I'm just going to stay out.
Minarek 200.9.
I think I'm just going to stay out as long as possible. I had a quick glance at the track map coming down the main straight. It looks pretty congested behind us. If we come in for tyres, we might end up right in the thick of it. Just lose so much time. I guess by staying out, we can just enjoy getting these positions and these freebies, even if it is only temporary because everybody ahead of us has decided to pit. Bit of a slide on the rears there, coming out of the hairpin. Up on our personal best at the moment by 1/4 of a second. Hopefully I can hold it together for the rest of the lap and put in a PB. Ah, felt good. Nice and tight on the apex that time. Seems like the understeer has gone away a little bit in the car now. Maybe the track temperature's come up a bit, the tyres are starting to grip a little bit.
Sandberg is pitting from position 8. I think he'll come out just behind you. Rosenquist.
Ah, too wide.
New fastest lap for the do 2:00.7.
Managed to get away with it though. We didn't get the lap invalidated. We managed to keep two tyres on the track.
Car leaving the pit lane. Come on man, keep pushing. Your last lap time was at 2:02.75. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Ah, too wide.
Minutes left.
We're now halfway through the race.
Okay, Dan, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
So there's a little bit of good news at least. We've got enough fuel to make it to the end.
Fastest lap for Webb 2:00.1. Yellow flag, sector 1.
That's still pretty hard to believe though. We're about 2.7 seconds off the pace.
Green flag, sector 1. Coming up on a slower class car.
I know there's a bit of work that can be done in the setup of the car, and obviously my lines and my confidence could improve, but that's a lot of time to find. Yeah, personal targets for this race, if I can get into the top 10, that'd be good. If not, I'll be happy with a 2:02.5 as my best lap of the race.
The leader, Rosenquist, is pitting.
Adventurous on the inside curbs there. Heavy on the brakes. Taking liberties with the inside of the corner there. We've got 3.5 minutes of the pit window remaining.
Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. P5. That last lap was at 2:03.29. You're right. In this lap, box this lap.
So that's Rosenquist behind us. Oh, that's incredible. He's a full pit stop ahead of us already. I'm going to focus on making these apexes stick, and then I'm going to make sure I confirm the tyres to be changed at the pit stop.
Still there.
No, 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 no!
One side clear.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Oh.
On your left. Clear on the left.
Green flag.
That was completely on me. Rosenquist was going for the outside. I just clean out, understeered into the side of him. I should have lifted really. It's completely on me. Oh, idiot move then. That's going to cost us a heap of time. It's definitely going to put paid to our points finish.
Closes in 2 minutes. The leader, Ledoux, is pitting. He's entering the pits. He's in P3. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
Oh well, I think this is probably an appropriate time to say that
Box now, please.
if you're enjoying the video, you know, if you're one of those people who
Car on your right side.
takes enjoyment from watching someone else suffer,
Still there. Right side's clear.
then you might want to consider giving this a like. Maybe a thumbs up.
Box in.
Give me a like.
70 metres.
Taking great pleasure in someone else's misfortune, because this is
Box
not
in 5.
my finest hour. Well, it's not even my finest half hour.
2. Box now.
At least we hit the marks. Oh!
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
That was a quick pit stop. What's all that about? Previous races it took a little bit longer than that to change 2 front tyres. Well, I'm not complaining. I was expecting to be stationary for a bit longer than that.
Alright, Dan, we need to give this place back. Slower class car ahead. Green flag, you're clear. Okay, that's enough.
That's a new message from the spotter. Never
10 minutes to go.
heard him tell me to
Keep digging.
give a place back before.
Side's clear.
The window is now closed. You've used half your fuel.
Anyway guys, pit stops have all cycled out. We're in 17th position. I guess
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
it's an improvement on the start. That's one way of looking at it.
Yellow flag.
There's a lot of mistakes today.
You're clear. Incident clear.
I know it's a tricky track, but even the AI is struggling with it. There's a few people binning it. Oh, I think it's only a GT4. Oh, this doesn't look good. Bit of a traffic jam going into 130R.
Slower class car.
Oh no.
The guy ahead is Odich.
You're on the right. 3 wide. Right side. Clear on the right.
Woo! That's how you do it.
He's still there. Clear on the left.
Gap 2, Webb. Ahead is now 4.2. E14. Gap 2. Ahead Simmons. Behind is now 0.31.
That's how you do it, guys. Using the traffic to our advantage. Making it 3 wide into the final chicane. Very reminiscent of
Fastest lap for Webb. 159.
Schumacher, Hakkinen, Zonta a la Belgium.
Clear left. Left side there's a car. Clear left.
Oh. Ah, well, I enjoyed it while it lasted. He just went clean around the outside of me. That's fine.
Car in front of us is Ed Simmons.
Oh, big slide.
Sector 1 is clear.
Car left.
Well, we're going to be on the outside for the hairpin here.
Clear on the left.
Got him. That'll do nicely. I mean, it's only 15th place. We still get any points for this. 0 points. 0 points. That was a nice little battle. Just out of curiosity, where's Rosenquist?
P1, 39 seconds ahead.
Oh, he's now leading the race. Oh well, guys. If he wins the race, it's most definitely championship over. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy round 4 of 4. Especially not considering it's at Laguna Seca. Way too deep on the brakes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next race. In a way, it kind of takes the pressure off. We're not going in for a championship fight.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Still want to get a good result though, naturally.
Gap 2, head Simmons. Behind us now, 1.1. Your lap time was at 2:03.80.
Okay, so like I said before,
Stay sharp.
if I can't get in the top 10, which is definitely not going to happen this race, then my target is a 2:03.5,
Flag, you're clear.
was it? Personal best. Just taking it easy through the yellow flag section there. Yeah, my personal best at the moment is a 2:02.75. I want to shave another couple of tenths off that. I was saying that.
Sector 1 is clear.
This car's for position. Where did he come from? I didn't think we had anyone in front of us for a while. That was a great run through Spoon Corner.
Okay, now, there are chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Okay, not long to go now, guys.
Coming up on a slower car. On your left.
Gonna get him into turn 1. He's got the run on me, but I think I've got the best lap.
That lap was at 2:02.23. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Yes.
On your right. Still there. You are clear on the right.
Ah, boxed in. It's GT4. Get out the way, mate. Mercy.
On your left. Clear left.
Push now, we can catch this guy.
Hey, you're not kidding. I know I said I'd be happy with a 2:02.5, but now I've beaten that. My new target is the car ahead of me. So tantalizingly close. I guess that's one of the things about a racing driver. They're never really happy. Always want more. You know, I could quite easily just settle back and go, you know what, 14th position. Yeah, that'll do. Nah, that won't do.
Slower class car.
I want 13th. Might be unlucky for some, but it'll be a hard-earned result.
Go on your left. Be on the left.
GT4 gonna GT4, hey. I don't know about you guys, but this race has really come alive now. It seemed like all hope was lost at the start. But I guess you just reassess and reevaluate and lower your expectations. This is actually turning out to be quite a good race. Okay, so maybe got 2 laps left. The fuel light is flashing in the top right of the overlay, but I don't think that's accurate.
Slower class car ahead, B13, moving up to head Simmons. Behind is now.
Gonna try around the outside.
Right side's clear.
Sector 1 is yellow. We think that Alson's gone up in Digna 2.
Car on the left side. Still with you. There's a car right.
Yellow flag.
It's 3 wide, we're on the left. Take it easy.
Give this place back. Just 2 minutes left. There's 2 minutes to go.
Clear right.
Okay, all sorted. You've just done a 203.92. Green flag sector 1.
There's a car on your left. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
I have no words, guys.
Keep going into the S's.
I have no words. GT4. It's gonna GT4. Maybe I should have given him more room on the apex. As the faster class car, it is my responsibility to get around the slower class cars safely. What a frustrating race. Back in 17th. Maybe 1 lap to go after this. So frustrating.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Just can't catch a break at the moment. I think my rear tyres are cooking. Try and pick up a little bit of slipstream off the GT4.
Clear left.
B16, last lap.
Maybe I can get this guy. It's my consolation prize. And the Ford GT. It's never been a good omen for Matt Malone. Maybe it'd be a good omen for me. The gap is about 2 seconds, so it's going to have to be a pretty special lap.
Okay, down fast under yellow. You need to get back 4 places or we'll get a penalty. Green flag, all clear.
What?
On your left.
You still need to give back 3 positions.
You are
Clear on the left.
kidding me.
Right side. Clear right.
You're kidding me.
Yellow flag.
Car left. Left side's clear.
We've been given the stop go.
Green flag, sector 2.
Ah. I didn't pass anyone under yellow flags. Oh well, that's completely ruined the result for us. This championship is officially over. We're now just in it for the fun. Oh, we're going to come across the line. It's better to come across the line, get the penalty after the race, as opposed to coming in the pits. No point doing a stop-go now. Oh.
P18, there we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
What a shocker of a race. Rosenquist wins, which is fair enough. Yeah, so he's definitely got the championship now. So let's let it cycle through. Where did we come? Oh, we came in 20th. Oh, there's a few people at the end with 90-second penalties. I think maybe the game would have glitched out, perhaps, for everyone to have those penalties at the end. But it was very strange that it would tell me to drop 4 positions, considering I never overtook anybody. Oh well, it's one of those things. Just happens sometimes. You suffer from the gods of sim racing. Let's have a look at the standings then. So Rosenquist has well and truly wrapped up the championship, although we're still in 4th position. That's not too bad. Well, joint 3rd position with Krone. We could maybe salvage something out of this championship yet if we have a good result in Laguna Seca. Well, it's been a pretty exciting championship so far. It's been pretty up and down, but I hope you enjoyed that race. If you do, like I said in the race, if you do enjoy taking pleasure in someone else's misfortune, then this one's for you. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be accepting your sympathies right now as well. You know, condolences, pats on the back. Please, just a little bit of sympathy would be nice. If you want to find out what happens in the last race of the championship, round 4, don't forget to subscribe. Press that little notification icon as well, and you'll get a little alert when the video goes live. I'm going to start wrapping things up because I've been waffling for way too long. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.